Welcome to part 48 of Legend of Dragoon. Now it's time for me to get my Dragoon Spirit back. I mean, I've been without it for 2 parts too long. And Kongol? What do he wants? Anyway, this is Gehrich. And as you may or may not have already guessed, over to his right is Mappi, the son of a bitch who caused all this trouble in the first place. Gehrich basically is the leader of the gang that had pretty much took over Danao and took over Fletz. But he isn't without influence, as Lisa explained in 46. Well, I think it's part 46. Yes, part 46. Or was it part 47? Part 47. No, it's part 45. That's right. I'm mixing up my parts. As Lisa explains in part 45, that Princess Emile has a connection with these guys, which is why the guards are not doing anything about the Gehrich Gang. Otherwise, these guys have been ran out of town. Meanwhile, Haschel pretty much knocked out Meru in the last part just so he could have a reunion mano a mano against against Gehrich. And Haschel, I'm not gonna lie, is disappointed in Gehrich. And who wouldn't be? He's basically the Orochimaru, or should I say the Obito of the Rogue School. Just without Madara in the background trying to bide his time and take powers for himself. Well, then again, there is sort of a Madara, if you will. It's Princess Emile, and she's back over in Fletz. Meanwhile, Dart is looking for some payback for his stolen Dragoon Spear. And who can blame him? Now, you're gonna have to pick your party member wisely. But for the most part, before you come into this fight, whoever you have as healer, make sure you give them the talisman that you found in the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. If you do not, you're going to regret it. Anyway, now it's time for a rematch with Mappi, but this time you have Gehrich. And both of them have 3,000 HP, so it's gonna be a while. Word of advice to the wise, deal with Mappi. Bring his health down as low as you possibly can. I mean it. If you don't want to deal with Mappi, deal with Gehrich. But it doesn't matter who you deal with, so long as Mappi's out of the picture. If Mappi's the first person out of the picture, then you won't have to worry about your party being instantly killed. Or that gruesome little double team that these two love to do, which you will be seeing a lot in this part. Could you excuse me? Sorry about that, my cat wanted to go out at the wrong time. Anyway, this is just like dealing with the clever thieves. Except the clever thieves have less HP, sorry. As I said before, the only thing you have to worry about is Mappi's instant death. And unfortunately, the only place you could actually borrow... Oh, this is the double team attack I was talking about. This does a lot of damage. Even though it looks freaking cool, it hurts. It hurts like hell. And the only thing that will offset the whole balance is when Mappi uses his instant death move to take out one of your characters. That's definitely what's going to offset the balance. So, I'll give the speed up to Dart. And hopefully Dart's able to take a couple of turns at this guy.
Burning rush.
Come on, guys. Aw, shit. He's done his disappearing act. Not good. Sorry for the profanity, folks, but whenever he does that disappearing act, that means only Gehrich can be target. That's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because following up from that disappearing act, he will use that one-hit kill. And if he hits anybody that doesn't have, and if any of your characters doesn't have a talisman, they cannot combat. You're going to have to waste an angel's prayer and a turn to bring him back. And that means Mappi could pretty much dissect your entire party. Trust me, I know this. So the more damage you do to Gehrich while Mappi is gone, the better. But at the same time, the quicker Mappi is out of the playing field, the better. And Gehrich's no slouch either. Gehrich will deal a lot of damage to you. In fact, he'll definitely take out Meru later on in this part. And I only have a few healing items left. Kinda makes me wish that I had Rose on my team, but you know what? Hashel's physical attacks is better. And if I would have had Shauna on this team, this match would have been over with long time ago. Alright, potion, that's what's up. Booyah! He missed, good. Damn, it didn't stun him. Okay. I need to stop messing with my additions. So to God, I'm going to grind up to 10,000 to get an ultimate war god. That will so help me. Oh, I so had a heart attack. Because I thought he was going to use throat slit.
Burning rush.
So if there is a place where you could buy talismans, for the love of God, buy at least 3 of them. One for each member of your party you're going to use, or switch between the party members. It doesn't matter. There's only like 2 fights of this whole entire... Okay, make that 3 fights of this whole entire game that actually use instant death move. Ah, there's the son of a bitch move. Yep, there's the move. And Meru had a talisman. Ironically, she's the healer. Mappi has a penchant for taking out the healer.
Double punch.
So if you put a talisman on your healer, everything will be fine.
Yes. Burning rush.
Alright. Oh god damn it, not again! Oh shit! They're going after Meru! No! That just about wiped out her HP! Oh, that's it. These two have got to go. Well, what can I use against them? I have to use an angel's prayer first. Seriously. These two have got to go. I'm just gonna guard with Meru just until she gets back to full health.
Yes. Burning rush.
Damn! He's not dead yet. And now Hashel's in low health. Great. Just great. Alright. You guys can guard. I can just take care of Mappi.
Yes. Burning rush.
Thank God! Now for the next one.
Double smack.
I think Gehrich should be in the red. I hope he is. Oh man, looks like I'm gonna have to start using healing items. At this rate, Hashel is going to die. Too bad there wasn't any other armors that I could use for Haschel that could give him strength or defense. I can't use none of those. Okay, I can use this attack ball. Take that, you son of a bitch! Taste the rainbow, motherfucker! Well, enjoy that attack while you still can, because it can be a pain in the butt later on. Let's see, how much health did we take off of this guy? You know what, let's heal. Screw this. Okay, guard. Okay, Meru, now it's time to heal. I'm sick and tired of getting curb stomped by this guy. I used to pull him in healing breezes on the way here, and that sucks. But don't worry, I think he might be almost dead. No, he's halfway there. Close enough.
Burning rush.
And... oh, come on! Really? And I missed the command on that too. Cut that out! And pass me! Cut out missing the additions. Okay. Let's hope this helps. I mean, helps somehow. That looks pretty cool. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, that's Haschel's Dragoon Spirit. And no, this is not one of the battles I mentioned about having a glitch for using a Dragoon Spirit. No, that battle is actually going to come up later.
Atomic mine.
And unfortunately, that glitch has never happened to me because I was at the point where I didn't really need my Dragoon Spirit. But Gehrich has some low magic defense. And if you have some magics, use them. And ironically, Gehrich is Earth. Now that I think about it, wind magic could definitely hurt this guy. So if you want to break Albert, by all means, do so. Just make sure you use Blossom Rush for him. Or Blossom Storm, that's what it is. I mean, Rose Storm. That's right, he's not Lavitz. So make sure you use Rose Storm for Gehrich, so that Gehrich will, Rose Storm for your party, so that Gehrich will do reduced damage. Because like I said, Gehrich hurts, and he hurts a lot. He's almost dead. Excuse me. I think he's starting to do more damage. I don't know why, but he seems like he's doing more damage as he's getting close to death. And he is attacking Haschel a lot. I can understand him getting kicked out of Rogue School, but this is ridiculous. Take that, and that, and that. I think that finished him. Yes, it did. Damn! Wow! Haschel just Falcon punched Gehrich into his throne. And that is the end of Gehrich. I'm sorry, that was freaking awesome. However, what Mappi is about to do is not. Punk bastard. Thanks to Mappi hitting the emergency switch. Sorry, it's like I said swish, but I didn't mean to. Thanks to Mappi hitting that emergency switch, Mappi caused the statue's hand to try to fall on everyone. Fucking sadist. Hey, wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? It's Kongol! I never thought I'd see this badass here, and I've never thought I'd be happy to see him. Actually, I'm always happy to see this guy, even if he is my enemy. And with that, our last party member has appeared! Well, technical party member. So, with that said, I've just got 5,000 experience points from this. And Hashel's got a new addition. Albert became level 17. And all is good. Now, Haschel is trying to console. Well, he's basically checking on Gehrich, because even though he kicked Gehrich out of the rogue school, Gehrich is still his student, and he meant a lot to him. And for the most part, we're about to see why Kongol helped us in the first place. Basically speaking, Kongol had respect for Dart, because Dart could have easily killed him back in Kazaz. Actually, Dart could have let Rose kill him in Kazaz. And yeah, I'm right, Dart could have actually killed him in Kazaz, but Dart spared him because of the fact that Kongol couldn't fight anymore. And he's not that type of person. And his race was pretty much wiped out, so technically speaking, Kongol is the last Gigantos. Well, technically. Later on, we'll find out that that's not actually true. So now, Kongol permanently joins our party. Not just for the sake that Kongol was spared by Dart, but because of the fact that Kongol wants to see where Dart's future lie. And that goes for everybody else. And Rose probably will have to kill the mood by saying there's only kill or be killed. But to be perfectly honest with you, the only thing Dart's worried about is fighting the black monster and defeating it for the sake of not only Celis but Neat as well. And the entire world. But basically Neat. And also, I'd like to note something. After this cutscene, not only you'll be reunited with your Dragoon Spirit, but also there's something else here of importance that you might want to get while you're here. I mean, you can always come back, but it's best to get it now. Come on, don't put me. Oh, I had to disable my virus scanner because it was coming into my recording. Anyway, Kongol and his basically thrilled to be called a friend. But Kongol will basically show you where the Dragoon Spirit is located at. And this is all under your control. Again, you can come down here whenever you want, but there's nothing of value here. Oh, but Gehrich has some important message. Let's see what it is. I'm glad to receive your fist, Master. Shut up. Talking makes you die. I gotta tell you, this or I'll die as a real fool. It's about the Princess Emile in the castle. She's a fake. That woman switched. Don't say anything. The real one is hidden in the castle. And he's dead. But Gehrich's important message pretty much means and solidifies, if Lisa's astrology hasn't already solidified that already, that Princess Emile that we saw at part 42 and in part 45 was a fake. So now we have to go to Fletz and find that imposter and the real Princess Emile, for the sake of Fletz and for the sake of the world. But primarily for the sake of Fletz. And as we may, and Kongol is awesome. Even though he talks in Hulk speed, he is still awesome. Anyway, time for another funny moment. Meru, are you here to rescue me? Of course! Kate totally is worried about you. Excuse me. Oh no! Is she just banging on the... She's just banging and kicking on the cell? It ain't no Albert fights to switch! If your brawn doesn't work, you should use your brain. Ah, Meru's hilarious. Anyway, while everyone randomly looks for stuff, you can talk to people, but they probably won't find anything. Actually, while they're searching, the real thing you're looking for will show up as a gleam right at the very end of the trail. I'll show you where it is just as soon as the cutscene's done. Well, as for Lin, of course, he wanted to try to solve this whole ordeal by himself, but he ended up being captured. And ironically, Lin pretty much mentions that same person that Gehrich says is a fake, pretending to be Princess Emile. So now we're gonna have to search this area, trust me it won't be that long, in order to find Dart's Dragoon Spirit, because we're not leaving without that thing. And ironically, look, right where I'm going at, there it is. I mean, everybody else will try to find random stuff. I think you can find, they'll find random stuff, but they won't give it to you. They'll just say it's just junk. I think somebody gives you a potion. I'm not sure, because I just randomly grabbed a Dragoon Spear, but now that I got the red-eyed dragon spirit back, I feel satisfied. And now we could go back to Fletz. Sadly, we're not going to be able to use that Dragoon Spear against that fake Princess Emile, because, how should I put it? That probably is the battle that's going to cause the game to glitch. I'll talk more on that when we get to it. Anyway, now it's time for me to switch up party members. Let's see. I'll switch up to Albert and Kongol to get us out of this place. Oh, and while we're at it, Stardust. Not Star Piece, Stardust, right here. So, with that said, the Gehrich Gang has been defeated, and now we have to go back to Fletz. In the next episode, I'm definitely going to cut that journey out, and we'll take a short trip to Danao first to return Lin, then we go back to Fletz. This is HarveyMan985, see you guys in part 49. Because we got an evil queen to the throne. Or should I say, imposter. Take care, everybody.